Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. I'm happy to be here with you today. I am an affiliate for Spellbinders and other companies. There's links below this video for you to click on when you do that and place an order. I do receive a small commission. That's at no cost to you, and thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. Okay, so this video will be using the stitch string lights. This is a new release from Spellbinders. I'm going to pair it with these wonderful sentiments right here. We're going to use the all season winter for this, and I'm going to use Christmas time. And I think I want to glimmer. I was going to BetterPress it, but I was looking at my what I've been doing here to stitch, and I thought, no, I think I'll glimmer with this. So I've been using these a little bit at a time and making a really nice stash of sentiments in my little holder here. Let me show you from scrapbook.com. So I've been using this, you know, these little trays. Spellbinders and scrapbook.com, they've got these nice stackable trays. So this is what I've been doing. Here's some BetterPress, there's some foiling. So I really think I'm going to foil because I think the gold would look great with, you know, even though I'm not going to use, the gold and the white I think would look great on this card. So we'll do that. I just decided to do that. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I'm going to go ahead first and finish my stitching. So I've got my little bulbs here. Let's talk about how to cut these out. I cut, what I did was I cut my solid like this, okay, and then I cut the one that has the holes in it to stitch. And when you do that, you use the solid one and you put this on the inside. See, because these dies don't have a stitching edge around the outside of them, okay? You can see that. All right, and so you want to use your outline there to cut it out. So that's what I've done, and you know, like I said, I cut an extra one out of the back. This way then I have a nice solid back on here to, you know, attach this to my card. It also helps to hold the stitching down. I've used the gold thread, and let me tell you, like, this thread is thin, you know, so glue on the back of this, gluing the stitched piece to the back of this, okay, or the back of the stitched piece, I should say, to the front of the solid piece, okay, is really the way that you want to go to hold your thread in place, because like this wants to get like really loopy on me, you know. So it's just really easy. I just started it, and I did use a little piece of tape. I'm finding with this that the tape is working better than bridging or anything else, because it really wants to get slippery. But it's just the kind of, that's just because it's the gold, you know, the thread that it is. So let's go ahead, and I just wanted to finish it with you. And I'm just going in and out, just a really easy straight stitch. And I'm going to place a Crystal Effects in here in the center. I was, you know, you could always do a French knot if you wanted to, if you weren't doing the gold, but I needed, you know, a little sparkle. I mean, even if you were doing gold, I could do like a blue French knot or a green one or just all red, something like that. But it's very simple, just in and out, just like that, right into that center hole. And I think that looks so pretty, right? Now I'm going to knot this, but I'm also going to tape it. Do you see how loopy that this kind of gold thread gets? It's just the way that it is. Just to be extra careful here, I'm going to pull this up, and I'm going to put a really skinny piece of tape right there again, okay? And then I'm going to flip this over, and if I see any tape in the holes, I'm going to go ahead and push it back like with my pin now, but I think we're good. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and see how loose this is, and you can't help it. It's just what it is, you know. It's just the type. But I wanted to do it in the gold because I wanted to get sparkly. I used the gold cardstock, that new treasured cardstock. I'm going to clip this over my trash can. There we go. the treasured cardstock. So I've used the mirrored gold, and then I used the glittered gold for our little light, our string of lights here. Okay, so here we go with this. That's wonderful. That came out really nice. Okay, all right, now we want to go ahead and put this on, and I'm going to put glue all over my stitching. Okay, I'm going to add this here, and then I'm going to use my clothespins, my extra hands, right, and hold that down. So then we'll have 4 of these little guys, all right? And then this is the little part, you know, that metal part on the bulb. All right, so we used all of our dies. Let's go ahead and bring our card base. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This will also work for a top folding card that's 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5. I have already embossed this in last year's Deco Holiday Sealed for Christmas collection embossing folder. It's not a 3D embossing folder. It looks a little sweater-like, right? So I thought that it gave a little warmth to the card. You can use the deboss side or the emboss side, either or, whatever you like. Try to get my glue to the edges, you know, especially like here it is, you know, roll the cardstock up a little bit. Sometimes I wet the cardstock and it rolls up a little bit. So that glue will definitely hold it down. That's that Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. I like it a lot. That's what I've been using a lot here lately. But let me say this. I am not allowed to purchase glue or adhesive until I'm finished running through what I've already got here, because there's an immense amount. It's like every time I order something, I'm like, well, I'll just throw this, you know, adhesive on here or something like that. And then, oh, yeah. So here's what I'm thinking, and I'm not going to glue these down yet. Our little loopies like that, right? And then I'm thinking these guys, I suppose that these must go on like that, correct? And maybe a little blue one here. And then I'll do that blue. Let's do a green one over here. And then the blue here. And then I want to put a sentiment on in the center. So I think that looks kind of cute, you know, like they're hanging. So, you know, and then there's loops of wire. So I think that's really sweet. So we're going to push this to the side. I'm going to get set up to hot foil, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we are ready to hot foil. And if you hear mowers outside going, my neighbors are mowing and I've got the window open, I can smell fall in the air. It's unbelievable. I was like, oh no, not yet, please. Because the one after that's winter. Okay, so here are my beautiful sentiments from the All Seasons Winter, but I was just telling you that I've got the window open in the craft room. That's why you can hear the mowers. And I just love these. I thought that this was such a great idea. Like every time I get on here to use a different sentiment, and then we'll just work through them, and then it piles up my stash for all the cards that I want to make, right? Then I've got my you know, my stockpile. So here we've got the power on and the ready light is on. We're going to hit the timer, the pretty side of the plate up to the pretty side of the foil, pretty to pretty, okay? Just like that. A piece of Hammermill cardstock at 5.5 by 4 1/4, and then the 2 shims. First, the thin shim has a little heat protectant in it, and then your spacer pad, just in case you're new to hot foil. The machine comes with, if you buy the system, it has like rainbow foil and gold foil in it, and then it also has the silicone mat. This is a magnet to pick up your dies if they're light enough, okay? So it's not going to pick up like a really heavy die. Okay, like this, it will pick that up. Okay, just like that. I love that these sentiments cut out. We'll let this time out. It takes about, I don't know, 60 seconds. So I'll just bring in some of my ornaments here, and right here on this part right here, this little flat part where that dot is, okay, put a little glue and add your ornament. And that's exactly, see that little etched line there? Okay, that is what it's telling you where it needs to be. I'm just going to turn that around like that. And again, I'm going to use a clothespin to hold that together, okay? All right, now we're ready here. Let me get my platinum. And put it right here, okay? And we're going to roll this through just one time. I'm going to undock. And I'm going to roll this through just one time because the sayings, and slowly, because the sayings are like scripty, okay? So we want to go slow, and we want the gold foil to press up into the paper, okay? Just like that. Now, everybody's machine is different. I say this every time I do this, because just in case you're new here, I'm going to redock. Or just in case you're new to foiling. So you'll learn your machine, and I've learned mine, and that's best to do. Now, we're going to do some reverse foiling really quick. I always do this whenever, if I can, okay? If it warrants it, you know, if it's cut right or whatever, I always do this. So, solid hot foil plate, and get this, okay? Yesterday I made a video, and I looked on the Scrapbook.com website, and the Pink Fresh Studio ones were in stock, okay? These. So they've been out of stock. They didn't have many left, I'll tell you that, though. So I've been putting the rectangle one from Spellbinders on there for you guys for a solid plate, which is fine. But I was shocked to see that that was in stock, but like I said, they didn't have many. Look at that reveal. Isn't that beautiful? These BetterPress plates, foil, just like, I can't even tell. Isn't that gorgeous? That is so pretty. Okay, now pretty side to pretty side. So we have a solid hot foil plate. We have our negative foil that we just pulled off, right? So we're going to put this right here. It's so simple. And then our hammer mill cardstock. I get that from Amazon. There's a link below for that. Thin shim spacer pad right there. Is this not just, we just have to look at this. And then here we go, right? This will just cut that out. Let's just cut that out while that's warming up. Okay, let's just do that. Might as well be efficient, right? You can see a little bit that I'm on here, right? We're just running this through a die cutting machine. Just like that. And here we go. Now, usually this, I just go, well, you know, one pass. I'm good with that, but because I'm right under this camera, and I am a klutz, we will roll it back, okay? And I'll just take that off of there. Remove the inside there. And let's go ahead now and do our solid. And now when I roll this through, because I know my machine, I roll it through 4 times. 1, 2. What I'm doing is pressing that foil into the paper as much as I can. Because it's a solid hot foil plate, you don't really have to worry about things shifting. 3, and then this is 4. Beautiful. I'm not going to redock that. Let me just move this out of the way for a second, then we'll cut it. Here we go. Now, the magnet will not pick something like this up, okay? I'm just saying. So I just kind of dump it. Let's move the Glimmer. I cannot believe, I could smell fall in the air. Oh, unbelievable. But, even though it's not, you know, winter of course is not my fave, fall is beautiful here in Upper East Tennessee. I'll say that. So let's bring the platinum back in. And my cutting plates. And our little project here. Our die. So like this is 2 for the price of 1, guys. I mean, when you invest in a Glimmer machine to up your game a little bit, This is, you get, you know, when you do this, it's like a 2-for-1 thing, right? Because you get all of these sentiments. So actually, with the BetterPress, you can BetterPress, you can hot foil, and negative hot foil. So it's like 3-for-1, you know? So I think that is fantastic. And just because I'm behind this camera, I'm going to go ahead and bring it this way. Because you know, if anything's not going to cut, it's when I'm filming something. All right, here we go. Let's see. So I just love when they do a die, right? Here it is. And it just punches right out. Now, save if you want to. See these little areas? I save those for stars or little ornaments or something like that, because you can cut them out. I've done videos before where I show you how to make, you know, your paper, your own paper out of your cardstock, your own glimmer paper to match your projects. Look at this. Snuggle season, most wonderful time, let it snow. Christmas time came out so pretty. Look at this. So much fun. Sugar plum wishes. That's it, right? So there we go. And then, of course, like I said, I could take that plate and I could go ahead and BetterPress, and then we would have another row of sentiments. It's endless. Just, it's wonderful, right? Okay, so let's push these up here. I really want Christmas time. Yeah, I really want Christmas time. So I don't know which one. And now I'm going to put those in my little tray here. So look at the nice array of sentiments I'm getting by doing all of these videos with you guys. I think that's wonderful. See, and then I can just pick these out, and I will throughout other, you know, videos that I make for the month. So here we go. Let's see, how did this little guy turn out? Oh, that came out perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and attach these guys. Just like that. And because things are round, you don't have to worry about being all squared up. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, 2 more of these. That wanted to go to the side a little bit, but that's okay. Right here. See, this one you'll have to make sure that you're on it, you know, just like that. And then this one. I guess Christmas in July just starts it. I did want to show you, you see the little etched place, but we're right by that glue right there. That's the line I'm going by to attach this, okay? Because Spellbinders is really good about helping us out like that. There we go. Put that right in there. Okay, now, okay, did I put my sentiments in in here? Yes, I did. Oh, how funny. I just scooped everything up. Here's the white one. Okay, and let me find the gold one right here. Let's see, I gotta look through the camera. There's the white one. Here's the gold one. Boys, oh, you know, when you think you're like, well, yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna use this one, and then you get it on here and it's totally different. So these are great. We're gonna cut the tips off and attach these. Let me get my crystal mix out. Right here, because I don't want to forget putting these on, and I'm really good about forgetting to put embellishments on, and then I turn the camera back on and I'm like, hey, I forgot something. So I want to put these large ones right here in the center. Look at that. Okay, I don't want a circle there. I kind of want there. See, circle, circle. You know what I'm saying? So let's get these out of the way. Okay. And I'm thinking green here and blue here. And let's raise this up. Put that on an angle. You have to have enough room, right, to hang your ornaments. Okay, so let's put this at the top, okay? Let's try to keep the glue on this side. Okay, how funny. Just like that. I don't want to smush it because of the glue, right? Okay, now let's get this going this way. Or should we go that way? No, that way. Okay. Always think the brain is in overdrive sometimes, and it doesn't need to be. Slow down. Okay. So since that's up, I want it this way. Right? Yeah, let's go this way. Okay. I don't know if it would have mattered. It's sticking to me, and I don't. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to put. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should pop that up. These guys, I want to. Let's see. If we do that, just like that, and then we do this, like that. Ooh. Let's put that one up there, and this one here. Let's put that one there, and this one here. And let's put Christmas time right about there. Well, should have put it up here. Nope, too much dead space in the middle. Okay, so that goes in the middle. I'm just putting this back on here for the loop. Okay. Let's go ahead. Nope, I'm going to glue this down. And I'm going to put it right here. Okay. And now we can go ahead and put some foam. And this is the small foam from Spellbinders. And let's do here. Was I doing this here? I was doing this here, right? Yep, let's do that one there, because yeah, let's do it like that. Okay. What a cute card. And then this one. Let's put this one over here. Maybe we should move this one. Whoop, it ripped the paper, so we're not moving it anywhere. So there we go. Right? Now, of course, it gives you 4. You can make 5, 6. You can make as many lights as you'd like. I'm not thrilled that this is blank in here. Let's see what we can think of. Well, of course, just put more crystal effects. The more sparkle with something like this, the better. You've got the gold going on, and yeah. We'll just cascade some of these guys down through here. Okay. That's 3. Let's do 4 and 5. Well, now there we go. There's our card. Let's snip our ends off. Flip this over. Okay. There we go. Here is our card for today. Wonderful. A little stitching, a little glimmer. Fun. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.